They're beautiful. We're going to talk about these speakers. The Promedia 2.1 Heritage version, only available at Costco for some reason. We're going to talk about the good things, the bad things, new things, and how they compare to the other speakers that they actually had before. Before we start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate your help growing the channel. We're trying to grow it. We're trying to get it monetized. So like and subscribe. And there's not a lot of information on these speakers anywhere. I looked everywhere. There wasn't much. So if you have some questions, let me know down below. Let's get into it. It's here. It's finally here. You may remember I did a video on the Klipsch Promedia 2.1 speakers, and I absolutely hated those speakers, but they sounded great. There were a lot of flaws with it. Well, I did some research, and it was really hard to find information on these. Apparently, it's a Costco deal, so you can only buy them at Costco. You can only order them in my area, so I couldn't just drive in and pick it up. So, it comes in two colors, wood and ash, which is a black. So, I ordered the black because it kind of matches with what I do more. So apparently, this is a deal between Klipsch and Costco. So you have to order it through Costco. Comes in two colors, wood and ash, ash being black. Now, I believe from what I could find on the internet, which is very hard, it's very limited information right now, this actually solves most of the problems that I had with my last version. On top of that, it's their Heritage line, which is their very, very high-end line. So I'm pretty excited, and I can't wait any longer. So let's open them up. Okay, I'm getting impatient, and I really want to listen to these. So let's rip it open. There's a picture of Mr. Klipsch himself. Starting off, our book. Some pads for the speakers, just in case you want to put them on the desk and don't want to scratch it. We got a power cord, some batteries, RCA to headphone, and some speaker wire, which is actually regular speaker wire. Interesting. And the one thing I think is going to solve all our problems, a remote control. Finally. Yes, it has a power button and a Bluetooth button, so as well as a sleep button. Can't wait to try this. Some pads for, I believe, the subwoofer. Pull out one of the speakers. It's got that really nice ash wood, so real wood. It's got the Heritage speaker grill, which is amazing. And it's got a little bit of a angled wood piece on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. So it actually faces up towards you at your desk. Now, pulling this screen back, and it reveals a slightly, I believe it's a slightly bigger horn and a slightly bigger mid. And it is magnetic. So just like their Heritage line, when you actually put this towards it, you can actually feel it. Ran off a speaker, regular speaker wire, so no weird wiring. So, which makes it really nice because there is a few Heritage line speakers like the 5s, which come with a particular plug and makes it difficult. So you can't actually stretch it across the room. This, you'll be able to put it anywhere you want because you just go out to the store, buy longer speaker wire. Pass this onto the side. And the big boy. Whew, this is heavy. Oh yeah, that's heavy. It is a lot bigger than the other Promedia and a lot heavier. There it is, the subwoofer. Now, looks like this grill does not remove, or cannot be removed. All right, let's take a look at what's in the back. So, power cord, obviously. A actual power switch. Will you look at that? A real power switch. Gotta love it. Left and right speakers. Speaker wire connection. Bass, volume, aux, or RCAs, and USB. Of course, Bluetooth as well. The grill does not come off on the subwoofer as far as I can tell. I don't want to rip it off, but looks like it does not come off on the subwoofer. Ah, wait, look at that. Man, they look great. They are not as big as I thought they were going to be, but I think it's a perfect size for a desk. I don't know, trying to decide whether I want to keep them as desk speakers or maybe even leaving them in the living room connected to my TV and use them as that. You could do either. They really do look good. You can actually see the wood really, really well. And it's just like all their Klipsch stuff. The wood grain all matches. So, man, they look great. Man, I am excited and I can't wait any longer. So, I do want to plug them in and listen to them now because I'm impatient. However, it's a Saturday right before Easter and I gotta meet some friends, so I'll be back early tonight and I'm gonna plug these in and I'm gonna give them a shot. We'll see you in a little bit. Let's not forget the power cord. The really neat thing about this whole system is that nothing is proprietary, which is one of their issues they had with some of the speakers before. They have proprietary wires for the speakers, so you can only stretch them so long. With this, you can stretch, if it's not long enough, that speaker wire, you can buy more or better wire, and you can actually stretch it as far as you want. The power cord, very simple printer power cord, so if you lose it, if something were to happen to it, you can just buy another. All right, let's plug her in, connect it to the monitor, and give it a shot. Right, time to power on. There's actually a switch right back here for power. This power actually shuts it down a little bit, so nothing can connect. However, if you really are leaving town, there's a switch back there that you can actually switch to turn it completely off. Okay, well, first of all, I had to change my shirt because it is hot here in Texas. Not just hot, humid hot. I think we're at about 85% humidity. It's crazy. So I was sweating a little bit through my shirt, but I got everything connected. Don't they look amazing? They look great. Even without the grill, man, they look great. It's got a very, very large horn, typical Klipsch, and a nice little driver. The mids on this and the highs are great, and the bass rumbles. The actual grill here, it's got a little bit of some engineered wood, and then you got a little metal grill. Has little holes in it. It does actually have a magnet to it, so when you pop it in, you can actually feel it. but it is tight. The little Klipsch logo is actually metal, so they did not skimp out on this. It looks, sounds, feels great. So it's all connected. It's just a matter of changing it to run from my laptop to my monitor. If you guys don't know how to do that, or I have another video that kind of explains a little bit, I'll link it up here. And yes, remote control. It is crisp. Sounds good. My problem with the last series of this was it did not have a power button. That was just one problem. The other problem was there was a humming noise. There's absolutely no humming sound coming from this when they're off. You can turn Bluetooth completely off. You can turn the speakers off. There's a switch in the back so you can completely kill a power to it. There's a mute. You can turn the bass up and down, volume up and down. There's even an LED, which I'll show you guys. You can turn the LED off if you just want it to be dark. There's controls for USB, aux, Bluetooth, pause and play, and it's got a little moon to it. This little moon, what it does, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's got a little moon to it here. What that does is if it's night mode, what it does is you push it, completely eliminates the bass. So subwoofer's completely turned off now, and it's just these two. So you don't have to sit there and go volume down, volume down, volume down. If you live in an apartment complex, that might be really handy because this does have quite a bit of bass. Now, I can't control the volumes from my laptop, so that doesn't work. It's okay, I have a remote. Remote did come with some batteries, so they're AAA's. Easily get those at any store. That little sound is crisp, clean, typical Klipsch. Finally, I'm not disappointed. Now, Klipsch does actually have a mobile app that you can actually download. You can't connect these just yet, but I'm sure in the future you will be able to, because when you actually look at them through Bluetooth, they are running as their cinema line, and this just happens to control their cinema line. So if you click on the products, you won't find these particular speakers yet. I'm pretty sure we'll find them on here soon. They are new. They just started popping up on the Costco website about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So completely new, and I am excited. Playing a little bit of classical on this is just perfect. It really plays the guitar in the highs very well. Right now I have the sub off, but if I hit the night mode, it turns back on. Now it really does kick, so it's a little late. I'm not gonna put it full blast now, but it sounds really good. Seems to me like Klipsch might have seen my video on their Promedia speakers, because they solved every single problem that I had. I have absolutely no complaints. None whatsoever. There's only one thing that I wish we can actually see is on the volume, if there was a light on the subwoofer on how far up you have it, that would be great. Also on the subwoofer, how high up are we? Are we halfway? Are we full volume on the sub? That'd be great, but I'm sure that's going to be solved when they actually connect these to the app. I'm sure that's going to be all taken care of. So, green is aux, blue is Bluetooth, white is USB, red is off. Now, if for some reason you don't want that light on, whether it's late at night or you just don't like it for some reason, you can turn it off. There's a LED light button. All you do is push that, give it a minute, and it turns off. Also, if I have guests or something, I can put these in my living room. They'll look great with it, and use it for my TV. They're great. Great job, Klipsch. You guys solved the problems and came up with some great speakers. If you guys are looking for some good computer speakers, this is it. As you can tell, I'm pretty darn happy with these speakers. This remote control, like I said, solved all my issues. They actually put a power button on it. They put an LED button on it. You can turn off the Bluetooth. You can turn up and down the volume and the subwoofer as well as mute. The sound is perfect. The quality is like no other. It's typical Klipsch. This is the real Klipsch. This is what I kind of loved when I bought my first set of Klipsch speakers. They even put that same quality into making the grill. The little button on it, great touch. As far as how does it sound compared to the others, I would say it's a little bit crisper, a little bit cleaner. The bass is smoother. It is a little bit better. Most people probably won't be able to tell, but it sounds great. Now, there's not a whole lot of information about these speakers on pretty much any website, so if you have any questions on it, feel free to email me or write me down below and I'll be happy to answer them. But this remote control, see if this actually focuses on this. This remote control pretty much solved everything. Those are all the buttons on there. Solved most of my problems. Now I think when the app is able to connect to these, it's going to solve pretty much everything else that I had. So if you need some good speakers, I like these. These are great for me. Check them out. Also, I've been gone for a few weeks, so I haven't been able to make videos, but I'm back and I won't be traveling for a while, so I'm gonna try to put out a few videos a week, or at least 2 a week. Let's be honest. I'll try to put out 1, maybe 2 videos a week. I do actually have a water purifier that I think you guys are gonna like. If you like hiking, backpacking, or the outdoor stuff, I think you'll like it. Works really well so far, so like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, let me know down below. I'll be happy to answer them. There's not a lot of information on this set of speakers out there.